Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. Given that 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 4 times 4 factorial all the way up to 2022 times 2022 factorial equals a factorial minus b factorial. And the question is, what is the value of a times b? You can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. Now, let's answer this question together. So, given that 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial all the way up to 2022 times 2022 factorial equals a factorial minus b factorial, then our goal is to solve for the value of a times b. Now, one thing to notice here is we have 1 here times 1 factorial. We have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and this is continuous until we reach 2022. One of the things that we can notice here is this 1 can be written as 2 minus 1. Also, this 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. This 3 can be written as 4 minus 1, and so on and so forth until we reach 2022. We can rewrite this as 2023 minus 1. Now at this point, let's focus on this expression 1 times 1 factorial. Since 1 can be written as 2 minus 1, 1 times 1 factorial can be expressed as 2 minus 1, this is just 1, times 1 factorial. Now, if we distribute this 1 factorial, we have something like this. 2 times 1 factorial minus 1 times 1 factorial. Now, 1 times 1 factorial is simply 1 factorial, of course. Now, on this 2 times 1 factorial, we will use some properties of factorial. Take note that n factorial is equivalent to n times n minus 1 factorial. So, this 2 times 1 factorial is the same thing as 2 factorial. Therefore, 1 times 1 factorial can be expressed as 2 factorial minus 1 factorial. Now, let's focus on the next term, 2 times 2 factorial. We will do the same thing. We can express this as 3 minus 1, this is just 2, then times 2 factorial. Now, distribute this 2 factorial, this will give us 3 times 2 factorial minus 1 times 2 factorial. And 3 times 2 factorial is 3 factorial using this identity. And 1 times 2 factorial is 2 factorial. So, 2 times 2 factorial is the same thing as 3 factorial minus 2 factorial. Now, we will do the same thing on this term, 3 times 3 factorial. And we know this is equivalent to 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. And 4 times 4 factorial can be expressed as 5 factorial minus 4 factorial. And so on and so forth until we reach to 2022 times 2022 factorial. And 2022 times 2022 factorial can be written as 2023 factorial minus 2022 factorial. Now, let's focus on this result. Take note that we have a positive 2 factorial and negative 2 factorial. So we can cancel out both of them, and this is just 0. Also notice that we have positive 3 factorial and negative 3 factorial. This is just 0. Positive 4 factorial and negative 4 factorial. This is just 0. Positive 5 factorial, and somewhere in the middle, we have negative 5 factorial. So again, we can cancel out positive 5 factorial. And also, we can cancel out all the terms between negative 4 factorial and 2022 factorial. Now, we have positive 2022 factorial and negative 2022 factorial. We can cancel out both of them. And somewhere in between negative 4 factorial and 2022 factorial, we have a positive 2021 factorial. So we can cancel out this negative 2021 factorial. Now, notice that we cancel a lot of terms except for 2023 factorial and negative 1 factorial. So this is simply 2023 factorial minus 1 factorial. Now take note that this expression is equivalent to a factorial minus b factorial. Therefore, we can say that a equals 2023 and this b equals 1. Therefore, the value of a times b is just 2023 times 1, or simply 2023. Therefore, our answer to this question is 2023. Now, we can generalize this question. It looks something like this. If we have 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial all the way up to n times n factorial, this is equivalent to n plus 1 factorial minus 1 factorial. And as always, we are done.